G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Everspace 2. Hope you're all doing well. Now, we are right here at Rodea Orbit, and in the previous episode we jumped to a couple of different places. This area known as Station Debris in Ceto, I'm guessing. Yeah, we also checked out Union Bridge, obviously looted a whole bunch of stuff there. I presume this marker means that there is a trading post there, and that we should actually visit the trading post every now and then to sort of sell, I guess, all sorts of things that we pick up, including unneeded equipment and also just general items that can be sold. I think we picked something up that is probably worth quite a bit of creds in this area, so it might be worth going back there at some point. But anyway, we are sort of continuing where we left off, and we found something very recently here in this small hideout right here. So we disabled a couple of shield generators and was able to sort of go through inside this structure, and we found that there is a energy sphere socket in there. So we're gonna try and find the energy sphere generator, and I'm sure it wasn't too far away from here. I think we used it for another socket at some point. I'm just having trouble remembering exactly where that was. Potentially be over there, or maybe over there. Let's just have a look around a little bit more, guys, because I do want to check out what's in the locked crates or the locked area over there. Okay, let's just make sure that we don't get destroyed by missiles. Okay, as I say that, immediately get hit by one. One more. Okay, very good. I don't think this is the spot, actually, but we'll check out what's here. It's like they're deploying a few more fighters. Whoa, okay. That was not the greatest move. There we go. Alright. Oh, just one more. Good stuff. Alright. So there must be, like, even more loot around here, surely. Plasma. Let's destroy some of these. Okay, nothing in there apparently. Okay, good stuff. Ah yes, and we can see the orange bar that's now appeared in the top left hand corner, and I guess that's our hull, thanks to the upgrade that we installed recently. I forget what it's called, but let's take a quick look. The plating, there you go. Phase plating. Alright, let's check out what's in here. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. We are running out of inventory space, but... Okay, I'm not seeing any other stuff that the sensors are picking up, but I guess we can destroy some of these cylinders here. Okay, plenty of crafting materials or upgrade materials. Okay, so this is definitely not the spot where we found the energy sphere generator. I think this is it. If I recall, it was some sort of a spaceship hull that we found that energy sphere generator in. Let's see if we can find it again. Must be in here somewhere. Okay, that's not it. Okay, maybe this is not the spot. Huh. But it does look something similar to that, doesn't it? As far as I remember. Okay, plenty of mines here actually. I didn't even realize. Let's actually just get rid of these. Okay, there's some stuff over there. Plenty of things that we haven't actually seen here, so I was sort of thinking whether or not the next thing to do was going to be just to simply go to the objective, but okay, we've unlocked how to craft the beam laser, which is nice. Valuable shipwreck. Let's take a look. And some explodey things here as well. Always like making things explode. Always good fun.
Still no one around.
Alright, good stuff. I think they must have appeared from the other side. Ooh, what is that? Temporal Nano Recompensator. Restores 40% of armor damage taken in the last 12 seconds. Interesting. Let's just take everything for now. Just gonna quickly take a look to see... Ah, okay, so these are actually devices, so we picked up a new device, essentially. I think. So how do I switch that out? I'm not 100% sure, guys. We'll check it out a little bit later. For now, just gonna focus on trying to survive. Alright, very good. Did we have anything dropped? Yes, we did.
Give me those credits.
Alright. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything else that we can do here. There's the energy socket. Continue to look for where this this energy sphere generator is. I'm sure it's not far off, so must be somewhere here. But I thought the sensor would have marked it down somewhere. Here we go. Okay, that's where we put it in last time, which means that it shouldn't be too far away. There we go. So energy sphere dispenser. Let's quickly create an energy sphere. And now just to find where we need to go, which is over here. It can be a little bit tricky though, because, you know, we need to sort of navigate through very tight space here, so... Nice. So...
A mainframe component. I could always do with these.
Yep, so we heard about the mainframe components. We haven't really checked them out specifically, but we will at some point. Bear with me for a second. Just comparing this new booster here. So it does look a little bit better, doesn't it? But it does consume a tiny little bit more energy. I mean, I don't mind. I think overall it does have better performance, so we may as well use it. Let's see, anything else we can equip? Yes, nanobots. Those are always good. Alright. Wow. Plenty of things to see and to do. And things to grab, obviously. Plenty of loot around. So let's continue looking. And hopefully, once we've done a thorough enough job in this area, we'll work towards trying to get that beanie cleared up. I'm guessing we could have a bit of an ambush waiting for us there as well. Just do a quick boost here. Plenty of these iron. I'm guessing maybe this is stuff that we may have seen before, and it's just sort of stuck inside the asteroid, potentially. Yeah, okay, we have no way of getting there, or getting close to it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give up on those iron ores there. Hopefully we'll find plenty more. I mean, at this stage in the game I have no idea what's gonna be rare and what's not, so... have we visited every single point of interest? Just looking around. Making sure that we have, let's check this thing out here. I'm guessing these guys here, they're just GMB patrols. So they won't really do anything to us unless we give them a reason to. There we go. Ooh, what's this? Power cell. Alright, that's something that we need for the tractor beam as well, which is good. And we got a blueprint out of that as well. For mines. We're just gonna go through and traverse around this area and see if the scanner picks anything up for us. You never know. Have we been through here before? Not sure. Oh yes, we have. This is where the energy sphere was generated. That's fine. We've been there before. I'm not entirely sure about this one though. Potentially we haven't been through here. This one looks like it actually goes through the asteroid. So let's check this out. A few mines here. I think perhaps maybe we were here before, weren't we? Yeah, okay. It's really hard to tell which areas we've been through and which ones we haven't. But that's okay. I think I like it that way because, you know, space is supposed to be disorienting, and when there are so many things that look similar, it's only natural that we're, you know, going to spend our time sort of looking around.
Found one of your beanies. Looks like an asteroid bumped off half of its antennas.
Maybe we're lucky and they got caught up somewhere. Hey, try running a holo scan to simulate the crash.
And what do you think I just did?
Smart man.
Alright, so presumably this is like the predicted or projected pathway that these debris or these antenna have gone off to, so we'll check those out. I was just going to say, it's only natural for us to, you know, look around the same areas a few times. There's another iron deposit there. I just want to quickly grab that. And I've just spotted this, which I can't remember if we've been here again. I think maybe we have. That's actually where we found the hidden stash. So let's just quickly deal with the iron deposit first. And yeah, same thing as before. We just want to make sure that we're close, that we can pick up the iron deposit immediately. Alright, find and reassemble all missing parts. So there's 2 parts to find. So one will be around here or off this way somewhere. I'm guessing that's what they're saying. Would have gone off to this direction, presumably. There we go.
There's one.
If the joints are up for it, you don't have to be a Quark mechanic to reattach them.
So let's grab that and make a dash for it back here.
First part fits.
Okay, very good. And one more around here somewhere. There we go.
And there's the other one.
Alright. Just making sure that there's nothing else hidden away here, but doesn't look like it though.
Good as new. Second one's up.
Nice. One more and the show is on.
Alright. We've got a few outlaws in the area. They're all sort of kind of far away. They're not really picking a fight, but I reckon it might be worth just taking them out, see what sort of loot they drop. And yeah, always nice being able to, you know, pick up a few things that we can potentially sell off for some creds. Very nice. Where's the other group? Okay. They didn't really sort of come in to try and defend their friends there, but it also seems like they've gone off and just fled the area, even. Alright. Maybe they knew they were going to be outmatched, but anyway, I think we're done in this area, although Adam hasn't exactly said anything about the area being fully explored, so I suspect there's probably still a few things, but I'm gonna move on. So let's go into our jump drive here. Alright, very good. So,
Why'd you call them beanbags?
That was Maddox's idea. Said they make our indicator jump around like beanbags getting juggled.
Juggled?
Man, you obviously never had to endure shift duty. Hey, Station AI, give Adam all the data you have on juggling.
Affirmative.
Huh, didn't know we had access to an AI.
We hadn't, until I just repaired it.
Cool. And, who's Maddox?
Just some moron I used to surf with. Scrap, the filter's rattling again. Talk to you soon.
alright. Our base definitely sounds like it's still, you know, hanging by a thread, really. So, just gonna check on the map. It looks like we've just discovered another unknown signal here. We can go in and try and investigate that. The other option is for us to perhaps maybe get rid of some of this junk that we've accumulated. I am actually really keen on doing that, so perhaps maybe we'll go to Union Bridge once more. I'm not entirely sure if we read the entry on Union Bridge, so let's just have a read there. So the bridge is the only known gate out of the remote Ceto system and connects it to the far busier Union system. During the war, colonial leadership had a large and expensive cannon installed that aimed at the gate in case of hostile entities flooding through. It never occurred to them that the Okar might have their own, far more versatile wormhole technology. Now, the Okar are an alien race that I guess us humans have been fighting in this demilitarized zone. So there's a very fragile peace going on right now, but this being the demilitarized zone, it means that no one has really claimed this territory as their own. So I guess there are both humans and Okar roaming about. I'm not entirely sure if there are any other races. Again, it's been a while since I played the first Everspace, and I can't remember all of the lore, to be honest, but bits and pieces are coming back. So yeah, I've just made the executive decision that we should sell a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So I am heading to Union Bridge. We'll quickly visit the trader there, and we'll get rid of stuff that we don't need. As soon as we've done that, we'll head back out and we'll go to the next objective. And, you know, I was sort of thinking about this after playing, you know, the first couple of episodes, and I figure maybe repairing at space stations...
Oh, the setup they have here.
Sorry, repairing at space stations is probably the right move. So I am going to try and get our ship repaired whenever we can, because I think nanobots are probably more of a resource that can be a little bit harder to find. So I think it's probably going to be better for us to do repairs whenever we dock. And plus, we don't actually have the ability to dock all the time, right? So, okay, these outlaws are actually already level 3. I'm not entirely sure what that orange thing is, actually. Outlaw Madcap. Okay, I figure they probably just dropped those mines just then. Interesting. Yeah, gotta be careful when we're fighting them in that case. Trading outpost should be just over there, 9k away. Let's just do a cruise towards that outpost, and yeah, we'll see if we can get things sold off. Freelancer freighter. Okay, cool. So if we wanted to, like, be really evil, we can try and destroy these things. Try and get loot that way. But I don't think I'm going to do that. So just notice that there are these little drones here as well. I guess it's drones coming out of this outpost. But anyway, let's dock. And we've got these keys here to say quick repair and quick restock. I have no idea what that means and what the difference is between us sort of just clicking on these icons here, but let's give it a go. So if I press R, okay, that just repairs everything pretty much. And then the restocking, I'm guessing, is just for the missiles or the secondary weapons that we have, because those are the only ones that actually need ammo. So I don't think we'll restock. I don't think we need ammo, or we're not that desperate for ammo right now. So let's go into the shop and let's sell our stuff here. Mainframe component. What is this? A teleporter. Instantly teleports the ship 600 meters forward. Has 2 charges. Ah, interesting. So this might be a good thing to have if we were trying to evade enemies. I don't see us buying that anytime soon though, but anyway, let's take a look here. I am sort of interested in keeping maybe some of the rarer items, because I feel like those might still be kind of useful, but we'll get rid of some of the other items that we don't really want. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what I did there, so if I press Control. Okay, so you can sort of tally up how much money you're going to be making or something. And didn't we have a resource that was going to be worth more? Here we go. Yeah, so this is high in demand in the current system. Mining equipment. Alright, let's sell that as well. And yeah, I think we're happy with that. Let's see here. So if we press F, so it says sell all. We're just gonna learn here if we do make a mistake. Nice, okay, yep. So you basically mark what you want to sell, and then you can just sell them all off in bulk. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think we've got enough space to continue adventuring, hopefully. Let me just take a look at the perks here. So, in terms of credits, we probably do have enough. I'm not entirely sure where we can check what amount of iron we have. But yeah, we're gonna invest a little bit more in our tractor beam. So this needs 1,440 in total. Let's actually invest a little bit of money, and we've got 47 Ethereum crystals. We could probably invest a little bit there. We've got 54 iron, so let's invest a little bit there. Power cell, we only have 1 power cell, so I'm not going to invest that just yet. Oh, actually, no, we've got a couple of power cells. My bad. But yeah, I think these power cells are probably a little bit more valuable, so let's hang on to those until we're certain that we can actually get the upgrade here. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to launch, so let's go. And yeah, I'm not really gonna stick around here, so let's jump and let's go to the next area. I keep mixing up the jump drive and the cruise drive. Alright, so our next destination is going to be... I mean, we could go to the Ceto outer rim immediately if we wanted to, but I'm just gonna try and work our way towards this side here. I'm just gonna maybe set Rhodia orbit as a waypoint, just so I've got a bit of a frame of reference as to which direction we should be headed. So we're going this way. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So, oh, actually no, this is something completely different. Let's just track that and we'll see if we can just travel there. I'm curious to see what these things are. Maybe they're just like random encounters or something.
Oh, nice. Looks like I've stumbled on an area with lots of resources.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, let's clear out the outlaws first, and we'll get to looting and gathering. Nice. Okay. Wiring kit. I'm not entirely sure if we've seen one of those, but... yeah, sometimes I see like all these bright yellow, like, pieces of garbage, and I think, is that something that we should be shooting, or... I mean, the bright red stuff is pretty obvious, right? So quite large pieces of hulls here. Just gonna check and see if there's anything in between. Any pathways we can go through. Sometimes these things might have the odd, you know, loot crate hidden away. Okay. I definitely don't really see anything else. There's a large asteroid here, potentially with plenty of crystals or maybe even iron ores. Nice. Okay, another group over there. They're still quite far away though, so I'm not gonna worry too much about them right now. Okay, definitely some resources here. Let's gather all of this up. Okay, good stuff. And the crystals. Okay, very good. Anything else nearby? Yes, containers. We'll check these out. And I see a couple more over there as well, actually. Okay, I don't actually see where that container is. It might be clipping inside the actual structure there, but what is this? Oh yeah, we've seen those before. Energy injectors. So this is another consumable, I think. So we should be able to get a boost of energy if we do need it. Like if we run out of energy, I think we should be able to use that to try and recover some of it, or maybe all of it. And yeah, those damage limiters and the nanobots, obviously, with the combination of all of those consumable items, you could potentially take on enemies that are a lot higher level than what you are. You just need to be pretty strategic about it. But, you know, when I play RPGs, I'm one of those kind of people who are like hoarders. I always like, you know, save all of the items that I've got, like every single potion, every single cred, you know. It's like I don't spend it until like I get to the very end of the game, and then I'm like, well, why did I save all of this stuff for, you know? So I'm trying to change that, guys. I'm trying to sort of be a little bit more liberal with stuff sometimes, but then I don't want to regret not having certain items for when I actually need them either. So anyway, enough of that. Just a few more drones here. Should be pretty easy to take care of. Nice. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. More resources. Okay. I'm not sure if that's the extent of this area. Actually, there's something else there we haven't looked at. Container. What's this? Scrap metal. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if we went there, actually. We may have, but we might as well just quickly check it out. One thing that I'm surprised that I haven't seen just yet is, you know, in the first Everspace, there was this mechanic where you could essentially overstay your welcome in certain places because, I guess, quote-unquote, you were being tracked, and therefore, you know, if you stayed in a certain area for too long, you would essentially get overwhelmed by very, very powerful enemies jumping in from other locations to try and take you down. And I'm not entirely sure if that mechanic is actually going to be making a return here, because all this sort of exploration and our search for loot and resources seems to be kind of uninterrupted right now, which is quite nice. I mean, I'm not complaining. Because in the previous game, you know, you were under pressure to try and look for stuff really quickly. Okay, so I'm satisfied with what we found there. Does that actually leave a marker of anything in particular? No. Okay, so I suspect those are the game's equivalent of random encounters, and it could happen anywhere really. So it could be procedurally generated or something like that. So that's really interesting, actually. So even if we go here, I'm guessing we might not find that that ping again, unless we're, you know, really lucky that way. But anyway, let's head to the objective. Who knows, we might, you know, find another unidentified location that we could visit, but I think for now we should try and progress the story a little bit more and try and get things done. There we go, another undiscovered site. So if we wanted to, we could go there. Oh, actually, sorry, that's the one that's actually on the map. My bad. Things can get a little bit confusing, guys. Okay, looks like some sort of a nebula here. Okay, Ceto Outer Rim.
Any sign of the beanie out there?
Don't know. I got this marker jumping around on my display, though.
Could be it. Try to follow it and keep me posted. By the way, if you need better tech, there used to be a trader around that area. Calls her shop the Flying Duchess. Maybe worth checking out.
Cool. So I guess this is the tutorial for trading, which we sort of got ahead of ourselves there with the trading, but I'm just checking on the outlaws here. It looks like a few of them have jumped away. But one thing we haven't done is actually have a read of the I don't know what you call this, but the info on the Ceto Outer Rim. So let's have a read. When the Okar blew up the mining planet Palemon, pieces of crystal-rich planetary debris and state-of-the-art mining tech were scattered all across Ceto. Now, years later, even the once barren Outer Rim became attractive to prospectors, scavengers, and traders alike. Okay, cool. And yeah, there we go. We've got the Flying Duchess, which is a trader of some sort. I'm guessing right over there. Let's actually make our way to... Oh, I was going to say let's go to the Flying Duchess first, but we don't really have anything to trade since we've just unloaded. Alright. Maybe let's start off by dealing with the outlaws first.
Cross another one off.
Yeah, so with the missiles, I'm not entirely sure how often we're going to be able to get some more, so I'm not sure if it's wise to just always resupply every time you get a chance. Let's just quickly compare the autocannon here. So yeah, this autocannon is much better than our starting one. Let's actually swap that out. Now we actually have something to sell. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So what's this? An escape pod. I've not seen one of those before. I want to actually just quickly start on this side. Look at the amount of mines over there. That is a massive amount of mines. I'm guessing there might be some kind of a like outlaw base or something like that. Rigged asteroid. Okay. What does that mean? Can we make it explode? Ooh, okay, we can actually trigger the explosives. That didn't do anything. Okay, I see. Sorry, my bad, guys. I'm supposed to get all of them. One more. Nice. Cool. And plenty of resources to try and gather as a result. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. I don't think I remember seeing anything like that in Everspace 1, so that's kind of new. But then again, as I said in the first episode, I only spent a little bit of time with Everspace 1, and you know, only until we sort of completed the main story. But then I didn't really replay much of it, so I'm guessing I probably missed out on a lot. Okay, anything else around here? Resources. Let's gather all of this. One other thing that I'm not entirely sure of is whether or not there are better weapons for mining. I'm sure we can just, you know, mine using any weapon we want, but presumably maybe mining is better done with like weapons that are you know, firing at a faster rate, potentially. Is that all of the resources in this area? Potentially. Got some kind of loot box over there. Whoa. Let's swing around, see if we can find this thing. What is this? Okay, pure copper. Nice. We'll just grab that, and yeah, I guess we haven't really seen a need for copper just yet, but I'm sure it'll happen sooner rather than later, so... Anything going on here? No? Well, actually, yes, there's some resources. Let's just grab that. Very good. And a couple more containers over that way. I wonder if we can actually use the EMP against all of these mines. Unfortunately, we weren't close enough that time. I accidentally pressed it. Okay, yeah, as suspected, there's some kind of a base here. Let's just deal with this turret. Nice. And another one over here. Okay, I'm not liking this. I think there's probably a few enemies around. Actually, no. Those enemies are still far. I'm just not liking the... It's this thing causing an issue. A bomb thrower. Okay, it's actually getting... Okay. This is really weird, but let me just throw this bomb back at it. Nice. Okay, that took out all of our shields, though. That was pretty bad. Okay, let's just grab this. Sweet, sweet loot. Thank you very much. Alright, let's bust this open. Bunch of creds. Ooh, what was that? Quantum Entangler. Again, I'm still not sure how we sort of switch these things up. Ah, okay, sorry. My bad, guys. We're supposed to actually click on the device slot, and that way you can actually choose what device you want to install. So, Quantum Entangler. Any damage done to the user will also be applied to the target with 40% increased intensity for 14 seconds. Okay, interesting. Temporal Nano Recompensator. Restores 40% of armor damage taken in the last 12 seconds. Okay, we read about that one. Energized boost, which I really like, actually. Let's switch things up to the Temporal Nano Recompensator. armor damage. Okay, so this is very specific. So if your shields run out, we activate this thing, and basically it restores our armor for 12 seconds. But only up to 40%. So, you know, I mean, I guess it can't be that good, right? There still needs to be some level of risk. Okay, managed to quickly dodge out of that tricky situation there. I really do want to try and get rid of a lot of these mines, because they're really limiting our mobility right now. So let's just maybe tuck ourselves right here, so those turrets can't really get to us, but... Okay. Our energy is also running out very quickly still. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to sort of improve our energy generator, or whatever it's called. I see some fighters possibly closing in on us. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, okay, they're still 2k away. They're actually pretty far. These guys are 3k. Okay, let's go in there. Very good. Okay. Not bad. We've got some kind of locked box there. Or locked compartment. Ooh, alright. Oh, my bad. I thought it was a locked compartment, but in fact it was just some scrap metal sitting around. Okay, very good. And we do have a container sitting around there somewhere. So let's just see if we can swing around here, try and work out where this thing is. Got some more resources to try and get as well. Ooh, blueprint. Black blueprint. Not bad. I'm not sure if we have seen a flak blueprint before. I mean, what if we've already found a blueprint? Does it even matter? And this container. Or nanobots. I like it. Let's actually chuck that in there. I wonder if there's a maximum number of, like, say, nanobots that you can actually carry within the consumable slot. for us to actually get inside? Maybe not. Can we destroy this? Ooh, okay. Yep, satellites can be destroyed as well. Noted. Yeah, sometimes with games like this, it's just a matter of experimenting with stuff and seeing what you can do. Quickly grab these crystals. Very nice. And I think the next thing we'll do is we'll just quickly check out this escape pod. Unless I'm missing something from this area. I don't think so. Yeah, everything else looks sort of pretty standard. I mean, look, at this point, I'm sort of thinking I'm probably gonna miss a whole bunch of stuff. And that's what you guys are here for, right? Like, if you know that there's like something really, really cool hidden away and I've missed it, let me know. I'm more than happy to, you know, make a trip back here. Download logbook. The war is over. You're on your own now. Yeah, thanks, you privileged bastards. Their Okar blew up Palimon Station, and suddenly all you 5-star cowards can talk about is a truce and how this war was just one big mistake. Well, no scrap, but you sure made a lot of people die for it. I don't care what happens next, if the Okar are suddenly our friends or not, but I'm hell-bent on coming back out on top. So I set up a freighter near Nemertes and docked it with as much war loot as I could find. I even pimped it up with a bit of lizard tech. To hell with your treaties. You ran, so don't expect us to play by the rules. All this scrap is ours now. 2nd Lieutenant Tuscany Park. Cool. So presumably this is a place that we can actually visit, and there'll be plenty of loot there if we wanted to sort of check it out. I wonder if it stores it in our log or something.
Looks like the pilot never made it back to his freighter. It may still even be there.
Okay. Ah, yes. Okay, there you go. So that might be like a side mission or something. Hang on, let's take a look. The Undead Ship. Level 2. If we check our map... Ah, yes, there it is. So it's now on the map as well, so we can travel there to see if we can get even more loot. That sounds like a plan, guys. Let's just quickly check around this area, around this asteroid. Just make sure that there are no hidden resources anywhere. I don't think so. There's some kind of a structure here, which doesn't really do anything. Alright, yeah, nothing there. I think it's time for us to head to the objective. So we've got the optional objective, which is to visit the trader in the Ceto Outer Rim. So we are actually going to do that right now. Actually, there's a ship over there. And actually, this is sort of the rough area where the beanie might be. So you can see the signal sort of appearing and disappearing. So we'll actually check that out in a moment. But I am keen on just checking out the Flying Duchess and seeing what they have to sell and seeing if we can just unload some of the unwanted gear that we've got. And of course there's a whole bunch of stuff here as well, but I think we can get to that in the next episode potentially. We'll just spend a little bit of time right here checking out the trading.
Oh, would you look at that? Customer or outlaw?
Customer, I guess. But can't you be both?
Not here at the Flying Duchess, you can't. I operate an honest business.
Sure.
I see.
Say, you look like you could handle yourself very well in a situation. Are you up for some challenges? Hunting outlaws in a more creative way. I'll even throw in some reward for you. What do you say?
Let me take a look.
Outlaw hunt. So a new challenge has been unlocked. Nice, okay. So we could probably get into a little bit of bounty hunting if we want to. Damn, I didn't realize we had this many creds. We are actually banking up quite a bit, which is nice. Alright, let's take a look at the inventory, and let's actually just sell off stuff that we don't want. What is this? Tuned energy core. What? I mean, hell yes. That was like all-round improvements there. Yep, okay. Anything else we want to sell? I think this is what we replaced. Well, we already replaced it with this booster here, so let's actually sell that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Let's also get rid of the old autocannon as well. So, I think we're done. Actually, why can't I sell? Oh, sorry guys, I should be looking at the shop section. My bad. It can get a little bit confusing, can it? So the crafting section, or the inventory section, actually looks very similar. Corrosion injector afflicts the target with corrosion, dealing shield piercing damage per second for 7 seconds. Okay. Pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want that, but anyway, let's just sell all this stuff. So let's do that again. There we go, and sell. Nice. Can we stack this? No, what's the difference? Mainframe component. Mainframe component. Okay, so we can only stack 3 in the one. Alright, cool. I think I'm pretty happy here. How do you do challenges though? Or is that something that you just unlock from just speaking to her? Challenges. Outlaw hunt. Here we go. Okay, so it's just like a whole bunch of do this however many times, and yeah, you get these challenges completed. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna get into this, guys, because it seems a little bit tedious when games sort of ask you to do challenges where, you know, it gets you to play in a way that you don't really enjoy playing. But yeah, I'm glad we checked out the trader out here. But I think we're going to have to sort of call things for this episode for now. We'll take a little bit of a break, then we'll come back in the next episode, and then we'll continue finding the next beanie. And of course, gathering some more loot. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. And as usual, stay true. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.